biding their time, as Exist will do the same inside of the site. Body Apex shocks all outside. Problems though, because Forrest going down at Heaven with an excellent shot from Body opens up the yard to work with. They're going to pinch the upper site. Rez needs to make the call. Low HP could mean and yield one for a UMP. You might as well call it one for Get Right, as even though he gets taken down, it's a team kill that came in from Apex. But it's the only kill that NIP will get. So despite, I remember lost for G2 and 5 kills in the round, none of them were done by the hands of NIP direct.
Apex with some
decontamination will smoke his way inside of the site. Just the pistol to work with at range, but he gets information for his teammates who get inside and get a plant down on the back of his smoke. So job done for G2. They just have to hold. As Exist gets inside of the vents, his teammate with him, they'll bust them out and go aggressive. He's got to be careful because they're wrapping him behind him. So even though they've just gone through the vents, Get Right considers it, realizes that there's 2 coming from the same place. Gets Kenny as well.
That's really well played from Get Right there. Great awareness as well. Brings the 4-on-4 to the 4-on-2, but Apex, he will be going down about a 5 up. Bomb has been defused. MBK did what he could. Awkward plant for him. Very nice retake for the Ninjas. You can see why they're so proficient on Nuke. The rotation's on point. The communication's looking very good.
Rez from control, flash down, good find, spray control there. One of the few players using the A1S, so the spray control's fine, but it didn't leave him much to work with. Either way, it's Apex to bust in. CZ, back turn Shocks missed a massive opportunity to get Draken.
Still can get it though.
Go to the pistol himself. You're right, he can. In fact, he baits in his teammate Apex. Instead, they've got a man advantage. A gun picked up and 2 rifles already in play. Not only that, add the half man of the bomb. Good shot from Shocks on the AWP that he just picked up to immediately put it down to Forrest in a 1 versus 3 with Kit.
This was a round where G2 didn't bring much to the party, but managed to coming in. Might have overextended here, but still finds the form. Bomb will be planted. He does take down Shoxy in the process. Take down Kenny S there and still have a chance for G2 here after Kenny S in the 2 versus 1 with the bomb planted.
With the bomb planted, G2 could tie this back up on Kenny. His AWP, that certainly hit. I can't make a mistake of that one. I'm blaming the aspect ratio, Henry. It's down to Forrest. In the open, Kenny can't land at 13 HP. He can put an aid toward the railing. The railing that was in the way, but a flash will allow the peek, and Kenny certainly does tie us up at 5-5.
Difficult situation there for Forrest. All things considered, he had no kit and up against...
Should we say, to go aggressive and get inside of the site directly when they do. Good find from Draken somehow on the ladder, and that's going to allow Shocks to be found, and I think the round's been stolen away in that regard.
How has Draken done that with the USP?
Yeah, on top of the ladder, that's pretty ridiculous.
Like, that's more luck than skill, I'm afraid. But Rez, he would have been so gutted if his teammates had dropped that round. He gets 3 kills towards lower, holds strong against the likes of Apex and Kenny S as well, who's doing tremendous work with the close range AWP. Nice calm play. That could have been such a blunder if NIP gave that one away, but still, they managed to negate it. There still has a huge reset potential here, though. Lose this round, they could be in round number 15 with just pistols. He goes towards the squeaky door. Shoxy was ready and waiting for him. Took down 1. Apex took the opportunity with the MP9 to run through, try and get the refrag, but it didn't happen. Got dropped. 5-on-3. Nothing really G2 could do about that situation. They'll have minimum loss bonus into the next one, $1,400 per player. They saved the AWP. I guess they were certainly forced by, considering it is G2. And they will save the AWP, so look out for it. With Shoxy on 4,400, a Kenny S AWP, which he can drop. Here we go. That's nice. And how does he get this kill then? So he runs
chased it. Yeah, Apex went after him.
Nice movement from Draken, like nice fast bunny hole around the corner. Got himself in a safe position and then completely wrecked it.
Earlier and it didn't do much. Let's not get too carried away on our affection for it. You didn't seem so lovely then. 11-11, no. Make a wish. NIP is going to try and wish to win this round. As Kenny backs off, has to. Bomb to be planted. The rotations are now the important aspect of the round, and Body and Apex will work in together from Secret. That gives them the corner toward Decon. And Apex wins out on Draken, giving Kenny the confidence, knows where Rez is. As always, Kenny hits a lovely shot, and suddenly it's down to just Exist. Nade out the doorway, get the kill. What a retake from G2.
Oh, Kenny. Good lord, that was quite beautiful, I have to say. The no-scope, you're right. When it's him, they always seem to connect in the most beautiful way as well. He gets the upper side here. Doesn't have much to work with. It looks like it will be. Rez with the bomb towards lower. Open bomb side, of course, he doesn't know that. Wants to make sure he doesn't give this away. This bomb goes down as he's planting it. I'm in a lot of trouble, but luckily, can plant behind the side of these days. And they'll be fine. No kits available. This should be an NIP round here. Absolute disaster if he goes in favor of G2.
Would be a disaster as Bonnie gets closer and closer and the site flashed off. They have to peek together. Forrest goes alone, although he did have a trade potential immediately beside him. 13-12, NIP holding on the T side despite being down around when they got there. The pistol certainly helped. That was
At those rounds, you need to just get together. If you lose the first 2 frags, I think it's getting as a 3-man unit, and then going in, you should be fine. It's recoverable, but if you start creeping in towards ramp, like everybody did, you're by yourself. It's a key choke point on the map, and he drops to MBK. Still not out of the round, but very unlikely to win this now. This was their chance to potentially close it out. Shouldn't have been anything with G2 to do here, but there you go.
Ooh, good shot exists.
Can you imagine both kills come in?
That would have been insane, and the entry that may have won them the round as Rez now leaves himself alone. Body, oh no. I'm betting he couldn't aim any further up. I'm guessing Exist was aimed straight up and couldn't swing the mouse. He had to turn rather than fire in a different direction, and Body suddenly makes a round from it. He's on 3 kills with 5 HP. Draken, no bomb, has an AWP, and the bomb's down in the site. The AK could still be beneficial. 5 HP. All Draken would have to do is switch to the pistol, but he doesn't have the call on what the damage is. And he backs off on the op to find the shot. If Body can bait him out and find the headshot on the AK, he can still win this. Crosshair placement reasonable, but the flash wins it for Draken.
There it is. Just when it seemed like we had done it.
Forrest is below with bomb, so Get Right, even though he's made a mistake, hasn't cost them much in terms of getting the bomb planted. What could is Forrest has his back turned. He does look back in time. Thankfully, it's a rifle, and he will give NIP a chance to find the map point. And a 1 versus 2 on Body on 12 HP as he tries to get their time. Get Right.
How's he not hit that?
That's 2 mistakes in a round. At least it's information for his teammate, which couldn't be enough. No kit. Body's going to tap inside of the smoke, try and swing from the silo. That works wonders. And Get Right's in a tight choke point, has to come out for the vent. Body's lost himself inside of the smoke, but backing off effectively. No! Get Right makes up for his errors and manages to win out the round. It is map point indeed.
Get Right. Oh.
Very unexpected. How is this happening? How have they walked in? It's a cheese grater to the forehead.
They just seem to crumble a little bit. Like they look so good in the gun rounds, and then they just forget that the really tight corners are a thing. They don't flash anything. They just run around 1 by 1. And they seem to start panicking here. They've given away a rifle now. G2 definitely can still win this. As Forrest, he's been the savior many rounds, but he's dropped as well. 1 by 1. Where's the refrag?
Shox stuck behind this hut position, is trying to buy time. Body has made it work, and somehow G2 steal around back. He baits in the AK, and we might play for overtime. We're certainly going to play around 30. There's no much. Up the AK, Forrest has taken Shox's gun and given NIP a chance. As Body walks in, and Forrest, we have to see his POV. That might be the play of the game to save NIP from overtime.
How sick is Forrest? How is he doing that every single round? NIP, it felt like towards the end they didn't deserve to win. They kept losing to the force buys, the pistols, they were crumbling. But Forrest, what a performance that is. It seemed like G2 had done everything. A 5-on-3 with just pistols remaining. Forrest finds the AK-47 and completely lights him up. You're right, we do have to see that from his POV eventually. What a game it was. Definitely the game of the evening so far. Maybe the game of the week, and that's why we selected it as our hot match. Very exciting throughout. And you could...
Of the fact that if he goes too far, he'll be found from the barrels. He goes far enough in to find Apex instead. A great entry on an AWP, excuse me. And a second.
That's all we wanted. MBK. Get the AWP out. Start finding those picks, openings. That's what we're looking for right now. And he finds 2 of them. Very good ones as well. MBK and Apex going down. Draken's not done just yet, though. Goes towards Monster. Wants to keep focusing on this B site. And surely he gets this one as well. Body on the other side of the pillar. Timings might elude him slightly here, but it's still looking very good for Draken. Nice to see him finding the form with the AWP. And that should be round.
Bomb going to be planted. And they're already saving on the G2.
Well then. Looks like we'll finish up towards B here. Haven't really seen many full-on executions here. And we'll see if NIP can bring one to the table. They're certainly capable. They're some of the best in the game since Fret moved in as coach. They've got smokes available, Molotovs as well, a few flashbangs to work with. And I'm sure that's all be coming momentarily. We've got 20 seconds remaining here. They need to operate quite quickly now. Flashbang will come through. First pick once again by Draken. Give them the AWP and he'll find results.
But MBK is still behind the pillar. He somehow found a shot to get right. That'll drop the bomb and buy space for G2 as Rez Molotovs off from the main entrance. Back down into the site, slows Shox and retake, allows the plant. They'll go together, boost potential. Vex Gets down by, or rather, excuse me, the way around. Force gets down by Apex, but Get Right gets the revenge. Well, Kenny, quick as always, finds Rez trying to run back around toward the B site, and Kenny keeps himself alive despite the late lurk, and therefore can get rotation in effect with the AWP. Speaking of, it's going to be Draken with his inside of the site to watch the window. He thinks that they've not yet made it to the window room, so watches the backside of it. Has to be a little bit careful because they're well inside. He misses the shot. Get Right instead wins it, and we find a third round for NIP.
Just what they needed as well. We started to see the money dwindle there, as I said, and now actually G2, they could find themselves in a bit of a sticky situation, if you will, because the rounds they have been winning, sure, they've been putting numbers. Anyway, they win this round. Kenny S finds an opening pick towards mid. Or something like that. Oh, Forest, please, no, not through the smoke. Not with a bomb on your back. You're better than this. That's a really disappointing play. It was supposed to be a bit of a surprise to CT on the other side, but actually just gives the bomb away, and that's a massive blunder. Still recoverable considering the weaponry of the CTs here, but he's made things very difficult for his teammates. But Draken, he's up to the challenge, but Kenny S, always going to be a nuisance here, and this could be the round going in favor of G2. Up to Rez now. Young boy of NIP can't get much done there. Kenny has to find the final frag. His third of the round. Oh, Forest, I would have been convinced.
Right? I'm pretty sure that's what like most rappers do. They just make up words these days. Shock's getting aggressive. 2 players in front of him to find if Rez sneaks over. They're almost lining up. He could have been found, but it is a bit of a mess. You're right.
Where's the strategy here? What are they doing? They're like, everyone's segregated with smokes and Molotovs, and everyone's getting flashed, and it's nice shots from NIP, but G2, like, where is the form? It seems like they've called something on the fly here. There's like a 5-man group up towards middle, and let's see if we can pick them off one by one. But it's really hasn't really worked out for them whatsoever. As you can see, on a single frag there, it's Rez picks them off, and it looks a little bit too easy for NIP right now. Where?
You can't have him then. Well, rest in peace to Esports career. Simple as that. A few shots come in. Config leading the charge. He does take down Twist. Now looking to explode out Connector. As Freddy is likely to be taken on down. That is the case. Dennis trying to survive. Occasion me going for the knife. Buddy, you're in pistol. Come on. Not like that. You give Dennis the double kill. Make it a 3 for 3. A very serious chance presented itself, but Disco Doppler spread amongst 2 players. Sandwiched in. Does lose his life. A plant coming through as well. Valde just got a hold for the market play at this point. And so he does. Spotting out Dennis. Takes his head alongside with it for the second. Some beautiful play from North, but very aggressive.
ones as well, yeah. 1-0 now is North. Look at the first round there. 15 seconds off the bomb timer. Having no kill as well. Was enough for North to get to 6 now. And now the money is so low for GODSENT. They're going to go for the force by though. Wow. They're 2,000 left in the bank. They've lost 2 in a row, so they could have bought into round number 13, but they don't want North getting any rounds here. I think as well, it's because that all the players died from North, they know that North's one is low, and they're going to try and break it.
Dennis throwing himself a self-flash up mid. A nade as well, going to do a lot of damage, enabling the quick and easy kill. Twist. Getting close, dealing with underpass with a nice jump shot. Meanwhile, Dennis, of course, is just doing even more. Twist again with a tag. Dennis supporting him as he finishes off Valde. Occasion B, but it is what it is. And that actually does have a bigger effect than what you originally seen because it slows down the entire A play.
Does indeed. Still means Freddy B can play aggressive as well. Towards ramp. And here it comes. Smoke towards center site. The smoke's about to impede.
Freddy close to being caught off. AZ taking him down as the smoke fades, but Twist in the off angle. Catching off one, good for a second. Twist being a true marksman right now, lands all 3, going for the 4th. Twist, crazy play to round out this half. 9-6 will be the scoreline. We'll be back with you in just a few moments' time. The jump from Ticket allows for a molly and a frag on a config. Does find a frag, but at this point, I think it may well still be a struggle. That AWP very lethal towards ramp now. This config is peeking. Valde has to be careful on ticket boost. Schneider, don't want to show off your position right now, buddy. Stay in the corner. They're tunnel vision on Twist, and that's how it should stay. That bomb ticking, time, the commodity right now for the CT side. Good position from Schneider. Does find the trade. Does he know where Valde's going to be coming from?
Save, yeah. No kit there for North. The Cinderella story of winning that eco. Not going to pay dividends for them instead. It's just going to be safe in the up, which is still...
Flash is perfect, so why not? Double back, take his head right off. Leave it all on towards Config, who's trapped in the mollies towards Connector. Has to push on up, the bomb does go down. A retake and a 1v2 to keep the dream alive. So much pressure right now on his shoulders. And smart play from Disco Doppler to go towards CT, pistol in hand. Yet to push the site. 2 flashes on his back. Still looking for that opening. Has a kit, so time is not quite the biggest factor. Oh, no scope! But still 1 more kill. Posted on CT will be Disco Dop, but a flash is thrown. He is peeking, upgrading to a rifle config. Take it on down. The match will be closed on out.